Hey, welcome back. I'm sure you're probably wondering where we've been, so let's talk about that. So I know what you're thinking. This is a crazier comeback than John B's dad coming back. But yeah, we're here. What we learned this week. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back to the show. I know it's been a while. It's been almost like 2 weeks now since we've recorded, and I feel terrible about that. But some things have changed. Life's gotten crazy. It's gotten hectic. So I just want to go over some of that. Get into the episode. Let me just roll with the ads here first. So this episode is brought to you by JD Creations LLC. It's brought to you by Hardware Coffee Company. Get shit done. And it's brought to you by ExtraDesignCompany.com. Don't forget to check out our YouTube. Like and subscribe. Hit it. Don't quit it. Hit it. Pass it to your friends. Don't hide your kids. Don't hide your wives, because we out here. We're making great content, folks. Get us to 500 subs. 500 subs. I'm getting a perm. It's happening. Permed out. Perms. Permy. Perm. 500 subs. Happening. Check out the Patreon. Patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. If you're a broke bitch, can't afford to do the Patreon, do Venmo at WWLTW podcast. Venmo us there. You give us a little cash, whatever. Make sure, though, if you do that, if you give us any amount of money, that you leave 3 emojis. Even do it in the comment section. 3 emojis. I'm going to guess what you guys are trying to talk about. All right? Either whether it's a question or anything like that, I'm going to guess it. All right? So anyways, with that being said, welcome back to the show, everyone. As you can tell, it's just me. It's just Jake, little old Jake. No Drake, no Walker. And yeah, unfortunately, it seems like, at least for the near future, that's the way things are going to be. And it's at no fault of anyone's at all. It's just our lives have all gotten hectically crazy lately. Walker, killing it with his business, and he's just been outrageously busy with that, and totally understandable that he has been. Drake's, trying to finish, or just not finish up, but trying to be an adult and just live his life, and trying to buy a house and everything like that. And so he's been crazy busy with work and everything like that as well. And then there's little old me. I'm working, but I still have plenty of time. This is part of my work, is doing video stuff. So I will still be here. I'm still going to be recording because I love doing this. And I know those guys do too. And it's unfortunate that, they're not going to be able to join every week. They might still be coming on the show. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that it's probably going to just be me. Yeah. So anyways, why have we been gone for 2 weeks, besides the fact that we've been trying to figure out scheduling? So I kind of took 2 weeks off too, to just life's just been hectic. It's been mayhem. I moved down here like a month ago, down to Florida, which a lot of you guys know. It's been great. Love it. It's been amazing so far. I had a job when I moved down here, and quickly realized that job was not for me and was not going to work out for me. I had nothing against that company whatsoever. I think they're a great company. It just was not what I had expected coming into it. And it just wasn't a good fit for me personally. And that's okay. I don't mind it. But there's been like this 2 weeks from transitioning out of that job, transitioning into my new job that I've started, total change of hours, change of pace, everything like that. So I just kind of took 2 weeks to just relax a little. I feel like ever since I've moved here, it's just go, 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 which is fine. I get it. I moved here. I wanted to hit the ground running. I moved here, and like 3 days later, I started working. So it's like, hey, I wanted to hit the ground running. Totally understandable. Everything like that. But I felt like the last 2 weeks, it's just been a little bit more of me time, not stressing about anything, just kind of hanging out, going with the flow, which is why I also haven't posted much on my vlog channel, which would be Jake Dunaway. I'll leave a link in the description. Go check me out. Because I started a vlog as well, and I just, that is a lot of work too. And I've only done 2 episodes so far, and it's already like, I could tell it's going to be a lot of work. So, yeah, I just took 2 weeks, little mental health break, which is very important, I live in this beautiful place. I wanted to hang out and actually experience it instead of just work, 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 work. So yeah, here I am. I'm back though. My break was fun. It was great. I don't feel burnt out anymore. I feel great. I feel happy to be back in front of the camera recording with you guys. So yeah, I think with all that being said, mental health, it's a big thing. If you feel burnt out, take a break. It's needed, definitely needed. So now that I've given you my little spiel on that, let's kind of go into what the future of this channel is going to be. So like I said, I have the vlog channel that I run as well. And then we also run the What We Learned This Week. And so what I've decided to do is I'm kind of going to meld those two together like this, just like that. I'm going to meld them together. I'm still going to have what We Learned This Week's channel. I'm still going to have the vlog channel. But they're kind of going to be probably interchangeable because with the vlog, it's a little hard. I'm not always going out doing stuff. I'm not always out, doing crazy fun stuff or going to the beach all the time. So it's kind of hard to film a vlog when you're just sitting in front like this, which is where the podcast comes in, where I can just sit here. I can still be in front of the camera. I can still just talk to you guys, but I don't have to be going out anywhere. I don't have to be, filming out in public all the time. I could just be here talking with you guys. So I think that's kind of where the future of this is going to be, is where I'm just going to be melding the two together. So they'll be interchangeable. So make sure that you go and subscribe to that channel too. That'll be more of that channel. The Jake Dunaway channel is going to be more the exploration side of me going out, doing all these fun things with friends, everything like that. Whereas this is going to be more just straight podcast, like it's always been, just me talking to you guys, letting you know what's on my mind, because I got a lot. I got a lot of stuff that goes on up in this noggin, and I need a way to be able to talk about it with you guys, because if it just stays up here in my head, I'm going to drive myself insane, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, like I said, it's going to look different. The show's going to be a little different. It might take a little while to work out the kinks of what I'm doing here, but I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to kind of transition what we learned this week into this new format. And hopefully I can bring some other guests on. That's kind of the goal here, is to bring some guests on, talk with them, go over, life and stuff like that with them. So yeah, I hope that you guys stick around. I hope that you still are willing to join me on this epic adventure. I know that it's going to be a different format, and it may not be as funny right away, because the two co-hosts that were the life of the show are now gone. Well, I don't want to say gone. That feels bad. It feels terrible saying that they're gone, because I don't want to believe that they're gone from the show for good. There's no bad blood or anything. It just naturally run its course, and they just can't make the show all the time. So like I said, they could still be coming on the show next week. Who knows? They could come on in a couple weeks. They could never come back. I don't know. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, folks. But for those of you that are going to still continue to join me and hang out, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to, bring in new guests and kind of transition this show. I also need ideas for a new logo, I guess, because I can't do the 3 heads anymore, because there's really only one of us now. Do I just take the other 2 heads out of the equation for right now and just put my head bigger? I don't know what to do. You guys have any guess? Like, what? You guys leave a comment below. Tell me what you think that I should do to change the logo of what we learned this week. It feels weird saying that, doesn't it? It feels weird hearing it, but that's where we're at now. So, yeah. Anyways, what else is new in my life? Not a whole lot besides a total change in direction of work. Oh, I know what else has changed. I start school next semester. Next semester, I'll be starting school. I applied at the local college here for a digital cinema course, or not course, but digital cinema degree. Because obviously this is what I love doing. I figured it's time to go get a more formal education on it instead of just being self-taught. Self-taught is great. I've learned a lot. As you guys can tell, I've done a lot with being self-taught. I've done a short film. I've done multiple promo videos. I started my company. But I feel like getting that formal education from people who've been in this industry for a long time is just going to be really helpful for me. And not to mention just having that piece of paper. it just puts people's minds at ease when they see, oh, he has a degree in that. So hopefully that helps out too. I think I'll learn a lot from it. I think I'll get to use a lot of fun equipment. I think the video editing aspect, I'll learn quite a bit, but I think more so just being behind the camera and feeling comfortable behind the camera physically when I'm recording is going to be a huge improvement as well. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to show you guys like all the projects I'm able to create, and I'm excited to bring everything I've learned into this show, into the vlog, everything like that. So yeah, I think that starts I think January. I don't know. I think it's January. I don't know what the semesters are anymore. I haven't been in school in like 3 years. I don't even remember. 2018, I think was my last year in school. Yeah, so 3 years since I've last been in school. And even then it was like, I took one class, I think, at the local college back where I used to live. So yeah, that's fun. That's exciting. Like, I'm super excited to be going after that again. And, I'm hoping that it's what I think it's going to be. I'm hoping it's not just, hey, here's a bunch of gen eds that you have to take, and then you're going to get 2, cinema classes. Like, I want to take the cinema classes and learn all that stuff more so than, doing just gen eds for the first 2 semesters. So, but yeah, other than that, not a whole lot's new. I've been enjoying life down here. The red tide's been kind of shitty down here still, so I haven't really been able to enjoy the time at the beach. I went to one of the beaches today, not today, a couple days ago, and it wasn't terrible, but you still had like the faint smell of red tide, which I don't know if everyone knows what red tide is, but it's like it's a naturally occurring algae bloom that occurs like in the ocean, and it kills off all the fish basically, and it smells terrible. I mean, it's technically not supposed to be dangerous for people, but it can cause like respiratory issues, and it just like leaves dead fish all on the shore when it's really bad. And this year's been really bad. So yeah, it's been kind of crappy that I can't go enjoy that. I just moved down here and I can't even go enjoy the beaches completely yet because I got to deal with all that. So hopefully that goes away soon, and then I'll be able to go to the beach a little more and, hang out. But life has been good. I can't complain. I'm still happy to be down here. I'm happy to be doing this show again. I'm so happy to be in front of the camera for what we learned this week again. It was tough making this decision to just push forward without the other 2 guys here, but I felt like it was something that I wanted to still do, that I still have a passion in, and I know that those guys like still love doing it, but like I said, they just don't have the time anymore, and that's totally understandable. Whereas I kind of have free time to do this because my life revolves around the camera. And it just gives me a chance to stay in front of the camera and, stay active in front of the camera. It helps me with my editing skills. So it's just, for me, it's a win-win. There was no reason for me to quit the show. I didn't want to end what we learned this week because we do have, it is a small following that we have, but we have such a loyal following of you guys, which I know we've said it before, but is still incredible that we have you guys that listen to the show weekly, and I still get text messages from you guys like, hey, where's the episode this week? You know what I mean? And I just love that. I love that there's so many of you that actually actively listen to the show all the time. And that's why I didn't want to stop, but I want to keep bringing it to you guys. I want to bring in some fun guests. I want to talk about some fun topics. And, I don't want to see this train end yet. It's been what, 2 years? We're on what, episode 1? I don't even know, 116 or something like that. It's crazy. 100 and some odd episodes that we've been doing so far. So I didn't want to end that. And it was just an easy transition for me to bring in this show and kind of incorporate both of my channels together. And so, yeah, I'm going to make this one short. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. It was just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, let you know that we haven't completely disappeared. The show will be back. We are going to be back on a weekly basis. Be on it. Every week, I'm going to be posting a new episode still. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Jake Dunaway on YouTube. Go subscribe to that one. That's the more vlog style ones. But yeah, thanks for continuing to join us. Thank you for sticking through it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. This is more emotional than I thought it would be. Like knowing that it's just a solo show now. Oh gosh. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us again. This episode is brought to you by JD Creations LLC. It's brought to you by Hardware Coffee Company, and it's brought to you by AstroDesignCompany.com. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Hit it, don't quit it. Hit it, pass to your friends. Don't hide your kids, don't hide your wives, because we out here. We're making great content, folks. 500 subs. I'm still doing a perm. Even though the other two aren't on the show, I'm still permanent out, folks, okay? It's happening. I will do it for you, okay? So 500 subs, get in the perm. Don't forget to check me out on my other channel on YouTube. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. Check us out on Venmo at WWLTW podcast. And yeah, leave me a comment for what you think the new logo should look like, because I'm curious what you guys want to see. But other than that, folks, you guys have a great rest of the week. We will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.